All right, I am definitely not feeling good tonight. But I want to take out something new to see how it performs. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. Because I don't know how I'll be feeling tomorrow, so. Kind of cool that it has a key. Still figuring out the buttons and everything else. Once again, the headlight is terrible. That's kind of the way it is on every scooter though. Alright. And I'm not really sure how to deal with these modes on this at the moment. I don't want to be in speed mode 3, but yeah, we'll see. As always, I have my other light on, so there we go. All right, so yeah, this is going to be fun. 54.6. We'll find out. So I'm kind of shooting this thing out here against the VMAX, and yeah, I'm not sure what to expect, but we'll find out, won't we? Okay. Yeah, this thing is holy. Okay, yeah, it's incredibly jumpy. Wow. Alright, so I'm not actually sure how to get everything set on this, so it is definitely very punchy. Wow. Alright, yeah, so this thing here I think might actually be a competition for the VX V2 hub. Alright, so yeah, I am not exactly sure what to think of yet. Alright, definitely very different, but that's to be expected. Whew. I am not, obviously with any scooter, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you take your time, you get to learn from it and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to learn on this one here. You know, though, it's actually very different, and that could very well be why. Because the handlebars are substantially wider, so, you know, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely good. So I'm actually going to be thinking about this from two different perspectives, just with my first initial ride on this. is how does it stack up to the VMAX? Oh yeah. And how does it compare to the 500, the RS 500, and maybe the RZ 800. And we'll just see how that one there works at the moment here. I'm letting this guy here go first, just because that's the right thing for me to do, especially when I don't actually know how to get this thing out of different modes. So right now I am still stuck in mode 2, which is fine. Wow. Oh yeah. So outside of the fact that the steering is definitely a lot different, and I think that's just because of the wider bars on this. You know, it feels a little bit more you know, though it also has a kind of a steering lock too. Definitely a lot more noticeable on this. But being that this is the first time I'm out on it, I kind of can understand that. Once I figure out how to do the speeds, I will be incredibly cool with that. And I haven't messed with the P settings or anything along those lines. But it definitely, like, yeah. I will say this one here is better than the RS 500. Because this one here has a different suspension up front, and it's got, so far it seems to be a very nice suspension on the rear. And it definitely has more than enough torque to make me smile. And of course, like I said, everything what you read about when it comes to specs on a scooter, or really specs on anything, you need to take it all with a grain of salt. A lot of manufacturers lie, and then it's also about the way that it uses the power too, the different controller. So this one here, oh yeah. Yeah, this is more than enough. I am incredibly pleased with this. Extremely pleased with this. And I will definitely get used to the handling. It's just so many of my scooters, the handlebars are incredibly close, so they're not that wide. And this one has a really good centering lock, where it kind of keeps you going straight, which is nice. But the suspension is actually really decent. So, now of course the one thing that you can't get around compared to VMAX on this is the battery is definitely smaller on this. But yeah, this thing is just fun. Well, I already know pretty much exactly what I was thinking when it came to the whole question on VMAX and the cost of their scooter. And, you know, where would this thing here fit on that? I'm going to say that this is definitely, I would definitely recommend this. I would definitely recommend this, even though I'm still learning as I go at the moment. And yeah, I can still pop a wheelie with ease on this. All right, you know what? Hold on, I want to figure out how can I get into another mode here. Oh yeah, right now I'm in P settings, so sorry, this is going to be an annoying ride for you guys, or definitely annoying for me. All right. I really don't want to be in mode 3 right now. All right, so yeah, this is kind of annoying at the moment. Mode 3, I'm gonna get hurt on this. Not because I can't control it, but because I am not used to the way that the handling is at the moment, so. I don't know how I did that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna get going on this again. So there's a power button, and then right on top of it, there is actually a small button that you press where you can change what power level you're on. So I'm going back to number 1. And now I can kind of get used to this, and I'll see where this thing sits at. But right now, this thing has got more than enough power to pop a wheelie on. And all right, yeah. So mode 1 is very chilled. Reminds me of the 500. You know, in sport mode. So, oh, that's cool though. I did not realize that. That was not very clearly marked on this thing here. All right, so mode 1, I'm hitting 17, and yeah. And this I will get the best range in. It does have cruise control and other things along those lines. I didn't bother to engage any of that. And plus, I'm not really used to a scooter actually having P settings to go through. Or at least I never cared to learn about them. And then, of course, it does have amazing turn signals, which is a huge plus. I like the display. I mean, the display is very good. All right, sorry, I'm still getting used to this. I was trying to engage my turn signals, but once again, this is a different setup. Yeah, I think right now it's just the steering lock that's kind of throwing me off because I like to weave around. But yeah, mode 1 is definitely chill mode. And I think that every scooter honestly should have that. Great for first timers. And actually the steering lock isn't that bad because, you know, you're kind of want to lean to turn and not necessarily depend on the handlebar. So that kind of makes it a little more convenient actually. And then once again, all I did was assemble it. The assembly process was incredibly simple. And we're gonna start a new video here because of, yeah, kind of feel that I've been kind of just going on and on and on. Oh, but I do like this, so I do. Oh, yeah, this suspension's good. It's good. I'm happy with that. All right, so right up here is where I'm going to start my video. Well, across the street is where I'll restart it at. Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, this thing is great. It really is. I'm incredibly impressed. Oh yeah, I can still pop a wheel in speed 1. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm out on my first run on something new that's not the VMAX. I'm definitely not feeling that good tonight at all, but I wanted to take this thing out just to kind of see exactly where it would fall at, because I'm going to do a review on this, and I wanted to see where does this thing here fall compared to the VMAX V2 hub, which is $17.99. The RS500, which, you know, you find it for $500, don't pay more than that. And this, which on specs, you know, you never know what you're gonna get when it comes to specs. So you always wanna take something out if you can to find out what it actually does do, because things can have similar specs and just perform entirely different depending on how the controller is. But this has front and back suspension. The front is very similar to VMAX, even with the geometry. The handlebars are a lot longer. I've already had this thing in mode number 2 and 3 by accident. Mode 1 is kind of easy, but you can still pop a wheelie on that if you're not that careful. And so far, the suspension is amazing. Like, it's really good. Now, of course, the headlight, not sufficient on this, so I have my own on it, which I probably should actually turn up a little bit, but I think I'll just run it the way it is now. I forgot to adjust that. It handles different because it's got a longer handlebar, so I'm not used to having that different amount of control. I'm actually getting used to it really quickly, and I like it. But yeah, the only thing that I can say is, once again, I am pretty much comparing this scooter to the VMAX, which once again is $1,799 according to their website, and this is nowhere near the price. But display is nice. I'm happy with it. So far, performance is good. It does have all the lights and you know, for turn signals and brake lights that are you know, should be standard but aren't yet. Yeah, I'm incredibly kind of thrilled with this. Now, of course, on this run here, I'm having slight issues getting the turn signals because it's different. So, very different setup than my other scooters are. But I'm getting used to that. So, this is the one time where, kind of am slacking on that, but that's not because I'm trying. Yeah, this is fun, man. Like, so my favorite scooter, that I've used for a long time was the RS 500 by Kung Fung. And then there's the VMAX. VMAX I definitely enjoyed. But the price is just, I can't recommend VMAX because of their price. And even for me, I don't want to run the scooter that hard because it's really expensive. And, a scooter should be fun. You should be responsible with it by all means, but you shouldn't be concerned about taking it out and having, a slight scuff or scratch or something like that. But this right here seems to just... I think this is great. I really do. We'll find out as I get going on this, though. Yay, I got my turn signals for once. Oh, yeah. And thankfully they do automatically turn off, which is kind of nice. Now, of course, I choose not to use the signal here anymore because I think it's more of a pain for other drivers. Because they might actually think that I'm going to be heading, across the street through the intersection. So, but I like the kick plate on this. Great positioning. The brakes I actually prefer over the VMAX, ironically. And right now I'm not seeing where that, Yeah, I think hands down this is a scooter that I'm going to be recommending. And as long as they can keep their price where it's at right now, it definitely is pushing way above its price point. I mean, ironically, I'd love to be able to take the VMAX and put this thing head to head. With someone else riding it with me and just kind of swap out and see, between two different perspectives. But right now I'm even going 17, like, this feels fun. It definitely does. And the tires are definitely a lot better, and I'm actually finding the suspension actually be absorbing the bumps better than VMAX. And but then again, VMAX has their very special elastic polymer, don't really know what to call it, suspension in the back, and this is more of a traditional suspension. But it's really dialed in very well for me. For my weight, very good. And just for the record on this, I am 6 foot, weighing in about 145, and yeah, this is great. I don't want to say I'm probably wearing like 5 pounds worth of gear, but yeah, this is nice. Like, I'm legitimately happy with this. And it also is lighter than the VMAX, which is definitely a huge deal for me. I've been able to obviously lift that up and down, but it is definitely not the easiest. But this is 51 pounds, I believe, and the VMAX VX2 hub, that's just slightly over 57 pounds. So there definitely is a weight savings. And once again, the only real difference is the battery size. This battery is substantially smaller than VMAX. This is a 13.5 amp hour battery. I'm not really sure what the range is going to be yet, but you know, tonight I just decided to send it. And I'm in speed mode 1. I'm going to take it up into 2 when I get to somewhere back here. Really have no intentions of going into 3, but 3 should easily keep up, you know, with VMAX. Okay, well, the way it was going to go is not going to happen here. Wow. All right. I am not too fond of this here. So, yeah, you know what? All right. A little bit of a walk. Walking never hurt anybody. Huh. I had no idea they had this down here. Hi. Huh. Very interesting. All right, yeah, so I don't actually know how I want to get down through here. I have no idea. This is very awkward. Normally I go left over there. Should be done by the time I get home. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys as always.
No problem. Have a good night.
You too. All right, well, that was real life. And of course, that's what you should do. So when I realized there were a lot of people, you get off and you walk, and it's common sense. I'm so sad I wanted to go down my little speedway. But that's all right. Yeah, but I am definitely enjoying this. Yeah, it's a cute little kitty cat. Oh, I am definitely out of it tonight, though. Which is always fun. You know what? Yeah, I kind of want to go across the street right here. I do, but it's all right. Never been on this side on the sidewalk before. Normally I'm on the street, but you know. So yeah, back to my thought process on this. So yeah, the battery's smaller than on the VX2 hub because I have the long range or whatever they want to call you. And this is 13 and an amp hour battery, but I do actually have another one from the RS500, so I'm gonna think what I can do on that, because I technically could throw that into a backpack, and if I ever run out of battery, you know, just plug that in and be good to go. But you know, I'm gonna guess this one here, probably in mode 2, I probably can get about a good solid 18-20 miles in mode 1, which is actually pretty decent. Alright, and then I want to see if I got this thing figured out and how to go into modes. Yes, I do. That is awesome. So now I'm in mode 2, which will exceed what I had going on the VMAX, you know, in regular mode. So I kind of consider this to be usable. Oh yeah, this is fun. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. If I was feeling better, I would have brought my camera with me, because on this, oh, these brakes are so good. And the tires are amazing as well. So and I'm just going to go ahead and adjust this now. I did not have that adjusted the right way, but you know, I didn't mind. So pretty much I'm just taking this thing down the way it normally would go, and just see how it is. But oh yeah. I have no idea if this manufacturer has any idea that anybody was going to compare this to a Swiss designed premium scooter with a premium price that's built like a vehicle, and to say that theirs actually kicks butt here. And I'm definitely going a lot faster around here than I normally do, just to see how it performs, because this is kind of where I can tell where the suspension's going to fall at. And you know, yeah. Oh, I am so glad that I have this. And ironically, I kind of feel that this actually has a better possible warranty than VMAX. VMAX is a 2-year warranty, but some of the items are VMAX considers to be a wear item. Oh yeah, the suspension is awesome on this. This is actually better than VMAX. Like, okay, yeah, I'm really, you know, I'm pretty impressed. I did not expect the suspension to be this good. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm blown away by this. I really am. But yeah, for the warranty with VMAX, it's a 2-year warranty, but they do not cover a lot of parts that are considered wear items, such as the battery. That I kind of do have a problem with. The battery absolutely should be covered 100% 2 years. Doesn't matter about wear or anything along those lines. But this company here, yeah, it's not as long. It's 1 year, but it's everything for a year. The controller, the battery, the motor, you know, so all the expensive parts, the screen, everything. And I think that kind of says a whole lot too. And right now I've spent quite a bit on the VMAX with the issues that I've had with it in the, very short time that I've had it. So this company here, they have no idea that I am literally comparing them to VMAX. And yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do a video on this. Even other scooters that I have, the suspension is that good on this. I would never on any of the scooters go around that back section over there anywhere close to the speed that I am on this, even the VMAX. But yeah, so I think the suspension is very comparable to VMAX, period, with the VX2 hub. And then it is definitely superior to the RS500 and the RZ800. I will once again say that this has better suspension than that. So the 500 and 800 are from Kung Fung, which is, a pretty decent company. But this is just out of the box, this is good. And once again, like they say, when I tell you that specs aren't everything, yeah. Specs are not everything, because by all accounts, the VMAX has more wattage that the motor is able to put out compared to this, but yet I'm not really feeling, in a real world scenario, in my style, I'm not really feeling the difference. I'm kind of questioning how close this one and the VX2 hub actually would come. But I definitely have a lot more confidence riding this, and this is the first time that I've been out on this. And of course the tires are perfect on it. They definitely have an off-road treadish design, but it's more like a street slash off-road. So for me, I'm not really concerned about flat tires at all on this. And it is actually doing better, the controller, than on VMAX. I'm surprised on his back section here. I am holding a quicker speed. I'm not having any of the kind of issues where I'm losing speed when I hit a bump like I do with the VMAX. So yeah, I'm super surprised. And then yeah. Oh yeah, this is fun, man. Now, of course, the main thing is the range, though. That's the only thing. Of course, you ride it in a higher mode, you're going to see battery sag related issues. That's kind of typical on any scooter. I'm kind of noticing that. You will get that. So yeah, right now I'm just incredibly curious on this. So I've been at 6.4 miles, 50.4 volts, 48 volt system, which, if you're familiar with lithium-ion batteries, you kind of understand the range on this, but, or the way that works for voltage, but I am happy with this. And the nice part about it too is the fact that I can actually, I just got a mosquito in my ear that is inconvenient. Super inconvenient. Oh, that's annoying. That was not cool. I have no idea how that one happened wearing a helmet, but yeah, that's a new one for me. All right, so I'm gonna kind of just go over again because I'm just blown away. So I am really surprised, fam. I really am shocked. So I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah. So anyways, I'm like 6.3 miles into my run tonight. So I'm gonna go over a few things here real quick. I don't know the brand of the scooter. It is substantially cheaper than VMAX. Front light kind of sucks. That's why I have my own light on there. Every scooter I've had except for NIU has been okay. So that I don't think on this brand. It's got amazing turn signals. The brake light is good. That is solid. You know, it's got front suspension, back suspension, 48 volt system. I just had to learn how to kind of go through the modes on the battery, or for the setup for the speeds on this. So I'm kind of, hate to have to say this, I've compared VMAX to every other scooter that I've had, and now I find myself going over the scooter here because this is a fraction of the cost of the VX V2 hub, which mine is the extended range. So that's according to their website, when I checked it today, $17.99. So almost $1,800 without tax. This is nowhere near the price. And yes, VMAX has a bigger battery. So this is 13.5 amp hour battery. Okay, VMAX is Swiss engineered, premium design. But the suspension on this and everything has just been fantastic. I have been loving it. It is so close to VMAX, like for the ride, the quality and everything, that I'm not noticing a difference. And for the huge premium price difference, you should see a massive difference. And even for the speed and power, I get it. VMAX has a higher wattage motor, but I'm having more fun on this than I am on that. And once again, specs are not always everything. I will say, actually, I think the suspension on this is better than the VMAX because I've been going around this area here and I'm able to just dig into it and go all out. And I'm only in mode 2. Mode 3, that can easily match the VX V2 hub's speed. But, you know, yeah, like I'm not even trying to avoid any bumps on this, and this thing is just doing it. So for every day, just what you're gonna ride on, this thing here is fun. Like I'm actually feel a lot more confident on this. The suspension is definitely there. It's definitely better. So as long as I have no issues getting back home tonight on this, for range-wise, I'm good. I'm happy with it. And this company here, they have no idea that I actually have a premium Swiss engineered VMAX VX2 hub extended range scooter that is, you know, close enough to $1,800 without tax, $1,799.99 without tax. Yes, that has the bigger battery. But this is fun. So I am comparing this to something that is clearly out of its price league, but yet it is completely keeping up. At some points, I actually think this might be better. And I know people, they might want to say this and that. And VMAX, I've been cool with them. They've been, you know, cool with me. But honestly, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, this is good. And the nice part is, it doesn't break the bank. VMAX, their premium prices, like Oh, I really have a problem with that. I do. I expected, you know, I bought the hype. I'm like, yeah, I've got a lot of different scooters. This VMAX here, it's the fastest I can get for the weight of it, which I have a problem with the weight. And of course, this thing here is 51 pounds. The VMAX is over 57 pounds. So yeah, this one here is just totally, completely keeping up, and I actually think I like it a lot better, and I definitely feel a lot more confident on it, and it handles substantially better, in my opinion, than VMAX. And I know, yeah, they want to say Swiss engineered. No, not worth the premium. And yeah, this thing here can pop wheelies just as easy as the VMAX. But this is kind of nuts that I'm actually able to go around this thing here this quick. Now, of course, I know normally I wouldn't even attempt to do it because of nature, but this can do it, and it handles the suspension, I think, for me. Okay, so I'm 6 foot. I weigh 145 pounds. I have about 5 pounds worth of gear on me right now, so figuring 150. And the suspension is just doing a beautiful job. Oh yeah. And I got used to the handling because this has wider, you know, handlebars than what I'm used to with the other ones. So that kind of took me a little bit to get used to, because I was used to having a smaller handlebar space. And yeah, I definitely have a lot more control with this actually being wider, which is awesome. But yeah, this is just, I love it. I have nothing negative in the world to say about this at the moment here. And even in mode 1, which goes 17 miles an hour, that is more than enough for fun too. Yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go there. Now, fortunately, the only thing that I don't care for is on my way back. Oh yeah, the brakes are so good on this. Now, of course, as you run down the battery a little bit lower, yeah, you lose a little bit of top end. VMAX, I never noticed that, but I also didn't notice that because of, you know, oh man, I tried to engage the turn signals. There we go. I'm trying to get used to the way this whole thing here goes now. All right, I'm getting used to the controls on this. Oh, but I am absolutely enjoying this. I definitely am. Oh, this is great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say with VMAX, I never really realized this slowdown on that when I was in, you know, you only would notice that in beast mode, which I definitely did notice that. But normally I would ride that one 21.7, which is fast as I can get it to actually go in the mode that it was. So that one there, I really never noticed anything on it. But when you're in beast mode, yeah, you definitely would notice it at that point. But this is just fun, like. Oh yeah, this is good. Like, all right, now I gotta kind of behave. They got their little event up here, and this is where the police department is. Sorry, I'm a little annoyed with that. You guys should know that though. So I don't actually know when that was going to shut it. Looks like it might actually be shut now. All right, well, yeah. I'm just going to chill here on the street because this was all shut down earlier, but if I would have waited a little bit longer, I would have never known that this is even going on. Oh yeah, I'm thrilled to pieces on this one. Yep, and that's now closing down for the night. I don't know when they'll have that open again, if it'll be tomorrow or not. But I'm not feeling the greatest, so yeah, I think tomorrow I'm just gonna take it easy and get some rest, and probably spend a little bit of time online, sending out some apps and things like that. But yeah, I am definitely very pleased with this scooter though. So yeah, this one here is keeping up with the VMAX, and for me, I actually think this thing handles better than VMAX. And the fact that you can actually work on it too. So I know VMAX says, you know, make sure you can order parts. Well, yeah, I can get parts for this too. I mean, you literally can with almost any scooter. But sometimes you have to think outside the box with, you know, looking up to find if your model doesn't have the controller or something like that. Well, if you're brave enough, you have some common sense, or for me, sense is common, you know, you can change the controller out with something else. It's not that difficult. But this company here has all the same stuff, so, you know, I can order right from them, or I can modify this. I can put my own battery in it. I could change out the motor if I want to. I can do a lot of things with it. And the fact that it is a fraction of the price of VMAX, which makes this thing so much better. I'm sorry, I bought the lie. You know, buy a premium scooter, pay that price. This is Swiss engineered. It's built by Swiss engineering, best. Built like a vehicle, so much different. I'm like, you know what? In the end of the day, for me, a scooter, yes, it's about having fun. And yeah, it is a viable means of transportation. And for me, this is therapy and a stress reliever. But I have a feeling that, well, so far, all my other scooters, even the cheapest ones off Amazon, that I did give away to other people, those are all still working. They're working fine for me. And all my other scooters, they've been working fine. VMAX though, I've had flat tires, cracked rim, and then I have this weird thing that it's doing, you know, going over bumps, which is kind of strange. I think that's just a computer on it trying to be too smart. So the other thing that I will say, which will just be a, you know, I definitely would recommend this hands down over the VMAX, like no doubt in my mind at all on that. But of course, that's just the way that I feel about it. Now, you know, once I get it over to the hill, which I'll do as soon as I'm feeling good enough to get back out there, I will see exactly how, you know what, I kind of can get an idea on that right here, actually. I was gonna say, I'll get an idea about the way, what it can do for that, because that's the only thing I'm gonna say that VMAX might actually be better at is just the hill, hitting that. With a little bit more torque possibly, but it might not either though, so. Yeah, see, now I'm getting used to where the positioning is on this. Oh yeah, I like this though. This is awesome. I am thrilled. Yeah, it's funny, my brakes are better than his. They're a lot quieter. Oh yeah. And I'm at 48.7 volts now. And I'm at 9.5 miles of range, or not a range, of drive time, or distance tonight. Oh, I like this. Sorry, I forgot to stop right there. I got a little distracted. So in mode 3 on this, I'm gonna get the most amount of power and torque, but I'm gonna go ahead and see yeah, what it does in this mode here, because this is extremely ridiculously comparable. So, oh, you know what? No, I'm not, because there's people up there and I'm not gonna annoy them. So I will wait to do that over there at Beecham Grove. But I am definitely liking this scooter. All right, so this is mode 3, which oh yeah. Yeah, so not bad for being 48.3 volts and hitting 31, 32. Dude, stop it. This thing is kind of annoying me. The only thing I had done them to do is add another button here that was easier to change speeds. That would be a very nice thing for them to do. Of course, because I'm not feeling good, I am not going to attempt to, you know, pop a wheelie and ride it for a while. I am learning how to do that, and I am definitely not as skilled with that. Oh yeah, this is cool though. I don't know how to tell everybody hands down. Yeah, is the VMAX gonna maybe give you another 10%, maybe, not with suspension, not in my humble opinion, or handling. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and see where we get to here. Alright, yeah, so once you're at 45 volts, mode 3, it'll get you up there, but in mode 2, it's still this is still fun. This is good. And for me, normally I'm riding at slower than that. And the one thing that I like is the fact that because it is nowhere near the price, you're not afraid to tinker with it, to make it yours. You can modify this thing very easily. You can make it dual motor, dual controllers. You can put in a bigger battery. You can be like me and think about actually just having a second battery to carry with me that I could just make hot swappable. Well, not swappable, but where I could just plug it in if I needed to. You know, it feels good. Sorry, I'm kind of engaging things that I'm not trying to engage. Stop it. There we go. But yeah, like, you know, you can definitely do upgrades and really tweak it, but out of the box, I'm liking this. I really am. I'm incredibly satisfied with it. The suspension is great. Second speed is great, and of course when it's fully charged. Very similar to the 800, and you know, not too bad at all. Aww. I was kind of wondering what I was going supposed to do. I didn't know that I kicked this thing down into power level. There we go. All right. I really wish that they had that as a easier way to adjust that, because for a while there it's kind of like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And yeah, now we're back, and this is fun. This is awesome. The only thing that would be great is to have the extra range with a bigger battery. But until I ride this thing out here, I'm not going to actually know where the battery falls at. But I will say though, the suspension is definitely a lot better. Now I'm back in mode 3 at the moment here. I'm definitely, you know, kind of running it now and centering it, but yeah, this is good. This is fun. And in fact, it is a fraction of the price of VMAX. So yeah, on my way home, yeah, I'm hitting about 26, 27 right now. But you know, when I first went out, I was hitting about 34, 35. Which is normal with battery. But yeah, this is just nice. Like, it really is nice. This thing handles great. And like, I am not at all concerned. And then I'm back in mode 2. Yeah, it's still hitting at 25. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, so 11.8 miles. 12 miles, I should say. So the only thing is the range. That I definitely would like to have better, but you know, I can build my own battery for that. But honestly though, if you were to keep this in mode 1, probably would get about 20. I think if you leave it in mode 2 the whole time, you know, you probably would get around 18, which is not bad. Not when you consider the price, which, yeah, I haven't even talked about this. So the price on this, so the VMAX V2 hub, that is, yeah, I'm just gonna round up $1,800. $1,799.99. The 500 that I liked, that was $500 for the most part. It's right here, $469. $469, and I think it is just, you know, yeah, suspension I actually feel, for me, is better than VMAX. So it's kind of wild. So 12.4 and 47.2 volts. Kind of wild, if you ask me. Definitely wild. Oh, cool. The door's not open. Oh, you know what? Yeah, sorry. I still have my camera going. Alright, so I'm not going to have you guys into my house. I didn't realize I was still having the camera going.